Hey guys, it's Ben here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and go through a couple of the big differences with Android 11 3.1 versus Android 12 4.0. So we have the S21 Ultra. I got one on, this one is AT&T, and this one on the left is Verizon. And I just ran a quick Geekbench 5 test, and you can see the results there for yourselves. I'm not too big on results, but I just did this test for you guys out there in case anybody wanted to see it. This is the black one is the Android 12 1 UI 4.0, and the clear one, or the one on the left, is Android 11 1 UI 3.1. And just so you guys know too, the one on the right has 512 gigabytes of storage, and the one on the left is the 128 gigabyte one. This one is the Phantom Silver. Oh, I love that color. Phantom Silver is so cool. And the one on the right is the Phantom Black. Well, you can't see that through the case, but well, you can kind of see it around the edges there. Phantom Black. Okay, so I just wanted to run through a couple of the quick housekeeping things that I do on my devices whenever they need it, and that's updates and device care, stuff like that. I like to run through Verizon gives you what's it called? Verizon gives you digital secure, and AT&T gives you mobile security. So I like to run through those two every once in a while and make sure everything's going okay with them. And one of the differences you'll see here is notifications. Notifications looks totally different. I don't know. I think I'm more partial to the newer one. The newer one looks cooler. It looks sleeker, I think, versus the older one. And you guys can see there, the windows are a little bit smaller, sleeker, I would say. And that's it on the notifications. Now, one of the biggest or the coolest things to me, because I love the S Pen feature on the S21 Ultra. That's the only reason I even bought the S21 Ultra, was because you could use the S Pen with it, because I'm a note guy. I love me some notes. But I've had every note since the Note 8, and I just love them. They're awesome phones. That's the whole reason I'm a Samsung guy to this day. If Apple would have come out with the Note, I'd be an Apple guy. But Samsung came out with the Note, so I'm a Samsung guy. And that's all you'll see on my channel is Samsung Galaxy devices. That's it. So all that preamble was coming to a point here, I promise. On the S Pen notification here, you can see the older style versus the newer one. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Pops right up. No lag, no hesitation whatsoever. Just pops right up. To show you again. This one always seems kind of laggy to me. But that's the coolest thing. And it does show now the disconnected up here, because my S Pen Pro isn't connected right now. I did get an S Pen Pro, and I'll be showing you guys what I like about that and what I don't like about that in a future video. But here we'll go through some updates, see if there's any. No updates on Galaxy Store. Check Google Play or Play Store. No updates there either. That's the first time for everything, I guess, huh? Now I'll go through and I'm going to go through mobile security on the AT&T one and digital secure on the Verizon one. We can see which one gets done faster here, or which one gets done first. Okay. I think I set those pretty much at the same time, didn't I? Yeah. Another thing I'll be going over too is some S Pens, the cool S Pens that are out there, and this is one of them. This is for the Galaxy Book 2, but as you guys know probably, you can use any S Pen on the S21 Ultra. Just stick this one back in here. Oh, and cases too. I'm going to be doing another video here in a couple of days, a day or two. Show you guys some cool cases for the S21 Ultra. It looks like the AT&T one was done first. You guys will be able to see a big difference coming up here in about 1 minute, because one of the biggest differences is with device care. Device care looks totally different. That one's good. There's device care on the Android 11 1 UI 3.1, and here is device care on Android 12 1 UI 4.0. Look at that big difference, huh? It looks cool. I think it looks cool. Little smiley face there to tell you, hi, I'm good, thank you for checking on me. One of the neatest things about this now is that it shows software updates here under device care now, where it didn't before. You can see there's nothing else below it. And it even takes you into diagnostics, which takes you to Samsung members. And that's cool, because you can test just about every aspect of your phone just to make sure it's running okay. Optimize it now. Memory. Okay, now. It says great. And he's smiling even bigger. That's cool. So now one of the biggest differences too is it shows you on device care, it shows you available versus used. It showed you used on the older 1UI 3.1, and on 4.0 it shows you available, which I don't know, I like it better. Battery, let's see what battery shows us. See if there's anything big that's different here about battery. Nope. Wireless power sharing still there. Battery settings. Processing speed. Wait, I think that's a new one, isn't it? Let me see here. Battery settings. No, that's not a new one. Well, that's newer, I think, but it's not. It has nothing to do with the update we're talking about today. This shows you processing speed. You get to adjust that now. You can go into optimized, high, or maximum, and it says under optimized, it says best for most situations, balances speed with battery and cooling efficiency. High says get faster data processing, helpful if some apps are running slowly, uses more battery and may cause heating. And maximum says best for short-term use with processing intensive apps, uses battery rapidly and tends to cause heating. So I'm all about maxing out these phones. So we'll just keep it on max. And let's see, one of the differences is protect battery. That's a difference. It says to extend the lifespan of your battery, limit the maximum charge to 85%. That's a new one that you don't see here on the 3.1 that we do have now on the 4.0. I'll turn that on later. Let's see if there's any other big differences. Storage. No. Storage is the same. Looks like. Well, looks like the word storage is a little bit bigger on the 4.0 versus the 3.1. Yeah, it is a little bit bigger. And memory. Okay. What's this here? Oh, RAM Plus. Okay. So it does have RAM Plus. That's cool. I wasn't sure if they were gonna if we could see that now or not, but RAM Plus is a cool new feature that gives you up to 4 gigabytes extra on your RAM versus the 12 gigabytes that they give you before. Well, and now I have that much more on this one because the 512 gigabyte one comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and now it's got 20 gigabytes of RAM because of the RAM Plus. It says here, RAM Plus, your internal storage can be used as virtual memory to improve app performance. That's cool. I like it. So now I've got 20 gigs of RAM on this one, on the 512 gigabyte one, and I have 16 now on the 128 gigabyte one. That's a big difference. Thank you, Samsung. Boy, they did it right with these phones. And one of the other differences I was going to show you guys real quick is with themes. Well, not just themes, but the whole menu here is different. You can see versus the themes thing. The themes paintbrush is clear here. It's filled in over here. The settings is different. The wheel is different. And we're going to go into themes. And I'm going to go into my stuff. And wallpapers. Let's see, which one should I do? I think I'm going to stick with this one. On lock and home screens. And this one I'm going to do this one. There it is. There's a big difference. You get to change the color palette. Choose a palette based on colors from your wallpaper. You can apply the palette if you want to. Like say, before it was blue, white, and black. Now you can have it as pink, gray, and black, or like this weird green color versus a dark green and black, or pink, gray, and black, or pink, green, and black. And I think let's just try them all out. Oh, so it only sets parts of it as pink and parts of it is green. Oh, that's cool. This is very cool. I really like this. I think we'll just stick with the old palette. But that was it. That's the big differences between 1UI 4.0 versus the 3.1. And I don't think there was anything much different. Oh, settings. Settings looks a little bit different. It's a little bit bigger. It's got my name there. It's got my name there too. And instead of, it says Samsung account and devices, and here it just says my name, and it's got my email address below it. But those are the only big differences that I could find out so far. Software update. And this one still shows that I have to do Android 12 because I haven't done it on this one yet, obviously. But that's it. That's about it, guys. Thanks for tuning in today, and I hope to see you guys again soon. My next video, I think I'm gonna do the coolest accessories for the S21 Ultra. I'm gonna keep the theme to the S21 Ultra. Thanks, guys. See you next time.